Welcome to True Tales of USA. Real stories from real lives. Crime, mystery, struggle, and success. Every short tells a true story. You won't forget. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Horrors, the retired nurse, and the family reunion takeover. Patricia O'Donnell had spent 38 years as an ER nurse, stitching wounds, calming panicked families, and working double shifts without complaint. When she retired at 69, she dreamed of quiet holidays in her lakeside cottage, an hour outside the city, with 3 bedrooms, a wide porch, and a dock that bobbed gently on the water. The cottage had been her and Tom's pride. They'd bought it with overtime pay and saved every summer there with their 3 children. After Tom passed, the children, now in their 40s with families of their own, began treating the cottage like a free resort. Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and every long weekend in between, cars filled the gravel driveway. Grandchildren ran wild, spilling juice on the pine floors. Sons-in-law grilled steaks while daughters organized group chats about who would bring paper plates. Patricia cooked, cleaned, washed endless towels, and smiled through the noise. It's what family does, she told herself. The tradition grew heavier each year. They stopped asking. They simply announced arrival dates. One August, her eldest son, Mike, texted, "We're all coming up for 2 weeks. Kids are off school. Need the whole place." Patricia stared at the message. 2 weeks meant 16 people, 3 dogs, and no space for her to even sit on her own porch. That evening, she opened her laptop and booked a month-long cruise to Alaska she'd once circled in a brochure, but never dared reserve. Departure, 2 weeks from the date Mike planned to arrive. She paid with her retirement savings, printed the confirmation, and slipped it into her purse. The next day, she called a locksmith and a cleaning service. While the family was still at work and school, she packed 1 suitcase, left a note on the kitchen counter, "Gone traveling. Back in September. Love, Mom," and had every lock changed. She forwarded the cottage mail to a P.O. box, turned off the water heater, and unplugged the refrigerator after emptying it. Mike called the moment they pulled into an empty driveway. "Mom, the key doesn't work." "Where are you?" Patricia, already at the airport lounge sipping tea, answered calmly. "I'm on a cruise, dear. I decided to use the cottage quiet time for myself this year." Chaos followed. Texts flooded in. "We have nowhere to stay. The kids are crying. This is selfish. You know the cottage is for family memories." Patricia replied once, "Family memories are wonderful. I'm making some of my own this summer. The nearest motel is 10 miles down the road. Enjoy your vacation." She turned her phone to airplane mode and boarded. For 30 days, Patricia watched glaciers calve into the sea, ate dinners at assigned tables with friendly strangers, and slept in a cabin that rocked gently like her dock once did. No dishes to wash, no towels to fold, no one asking where the extra sunscreen was kept. When she returned in early September, the cottage smelled of pine and stillness. She aired it out, stocked the refrigerator with food she liked, and spent the first evening alone on the porch watching the sunset paint the lake gold. The family visited in smaller groups after that, weekends only, and only when invited. They knocked, brought groceries, and helped close up for winter. Mike hugged her tightly one October afternoon. "Mom, I get it now. We took advantage." "I'm sorry," Patricia smiled. "Apology accepted. Next summer you can come for the 4th, but only 4 nights. And you bring the burgers." The cottage remained hers. The porch chair faced the water exactly as she liked it. And every year after, Patricia booked 1 quiet trip just for herself, knowing the lake would wait patiently, and so would the people who truly respected her home.